Hey guys, this is Brian. Thanks for watching. Today we have a fishing trip in New York. We went on a charter called Reel 'Em In Outdoors, and we're catching lake trout and salmon. If you're not subscribed to our channel, we do hunting videos, fishing videos, a lot of do-it-yourself stuff, food plots, how to cook wild game, just a little bit of everything, how to tune bows, things like that. So if that's something that you think might interest you, subscribe below so that you can watch my other videos when they come out. Alright, so my boss came up and rolled his chair over to my desk the other day, and he wanted to let me know that a new project that he wanted me to work on, and I was gonna have to go to New York to visit the manufacturer of this machine we were looking at. So we get our trip scheduled and things like that, and come to find out, the day after our business stuff, our flight didn't leave until that next afternoon, like 3 o'clock or something. So that means we had all morning of something to do or some free time. Man, we're gonna be right next to Lake Onterio. Why don't we see about doing some fishing? And so we looked into a little bit of different options, and we decided that we were going to get a charter. And here's our story. Alright, we're in the airport. We're on our way, work/fishing trip, and getting ready to head through security right now. Not sure how they feel about cameras. There's the other guy in the white shirt back there. No problem. Alright, we made it. We're in New York, and the fourth one, Mr. Chris, missed his flight. He's the guy with the rental car. So now I'm gonna see about renting a car, getting to our hotel. Then we got business tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and Wednesday we'll see you guys in the boat, in the water, hopefully, if all goes well. I need to rent an SUV. I was wondering what your price would be on that.
Oh, you want to rent an SUV? Or you already have one?
No, I don't have one yet.
Okay.
Alright, we're at the hotel. Sat up there. We thought we'd be sleepy. At least I did, but watch a movie. Bored. So we're gonna walk behind this hotel. Apparently in New York, Derek, the mushroom man over here, says people are still finding mushrooms in New York, or like it's just now ending. So we're gonna take a peek, walk around in these woods back here behind the hotel, see if we can find any mushrooms. Well, we didn't find any mushrooms, but that was a lot better than sitting in the hotel. So now it's time to go pick up Chris from the airport. That's the guy that missed his flight, Chris. And so we thought it would be funny to call him Grandpa or something like that when we went to pick him up, just because he's getting pretty old, guys. So why not call him Gramps?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Grandpa, we're over here.
Why do they call us out? Why do they?
Hello?
We missed
It
you.
must have been you.
We missed you, Gramps.
I don't know, Frank. Everybody come to the joke and it'll be
Got up there at 5 minutes to 6 and the door was shut and she could not open it. So, and the flight left at 6.
All right, well, we got to go visit the plant. The place is called Omega Parlek, and they sell pre-setter tool measuring machines. If any of you work in manufacturing or in machining, you might know what I'm talking about. It's basically an optical machine that you put your tool inside, like your insert, your mill or lathe tool, and this machine is going to measure the exact height or measure some other dimensions on that tool, so that when you load it into the machine and run, most likely your first piece will be good, because you will have taken measurements from this other machine that measured the tool, and you put them into the machine that's cutting the tool, so it knows exactly where he's at in space. Alright, we're done with all our work stuff. It is Tuesday night, and we're going to get fishing licenses. We're in the Walmart here, and I'm thinking this is the place.
We're gonna catch fish.
Nope, I don't work here. I could try to answer you, but
Where are the snow brushes? Thank you.
I should have played it out. Aisle 13, all the way to the end.
Aisle 13 that way.
So apparently I look like a Walmart worker. I guess I fit right in. I'll sit down here behind me. Excuse me, sir. Where's the headlamps that go on your head? And I was like, oh, that's just one aisle over.
Somebody else came over.
So apparently,
You do look like a Walmart.
apparently this and the khakis and the
Well, I
shoes
thought
is a
maybe,
Walmart
like,
worker.
If you were at Best Buy and you didn't
Yeah.
have on this, I could understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know?
with this, right?
You look nothing like the fucking khakis. That's it.
Second person that asked me where something was, sir. But this time I was quick. I was like,
Jaywalking.
all right, we're going out to eat to a famous barbecue place,
Everything on TV.
Rochester, New York. There's their freaking.
One of your ribs just jumped. I grabbed another one.
Man, that means they
Yeah.
elements you really do not need to videotape me while I'm eating.
I gotta turn my camera off because I've got mad actors. The Genesee River in New York. Be a good spot to go stand on that rock out there and cast in a line, probably. What's up, guys? It's 3:50 a.m. and just got up. I'm gonna meet the guys down in the lobby in 15 minutes. Had to make my coffee. They're already down waiting on me. Can't risk it. I don't know if there's coffee down there or not, so. Morning. All right, we made it out here. We're with John, right?
John.
Reel Em In Sport Fishing. We looked him up because we were out here in New York. And he says we're gonna catch some fish today. He's got a pretty sweet setup here. Stay tuned. Chris and Derek are ready to catch some fish.
Salmon and trout.
Salmon and trout. 4 to 5 miles out. 14 pounds. It's a big chunk of lead.
Coach are gonna walk back and lift up over your head.
Sounds good.
Hey, go ahead, walk backwards.
There you go.
Lift on over 15 pounds. Very nice.
What I said felt about like a 20-pound catfish. Heck yeah, that thing is awesome, man.
That's a big trout. Get the size of his head. That's one big trout. If we're not keeping him, he's got to go right back in the water so he survives. Are you keeping or releasing?
Keeping.
Okay. Yep.
We got one big lake trout, about an 18-pounder, and Derek hooked another one. John told us to quit playing with the cameras and pay attention to the poles. What happened, Derek?
Shut up. That thing out of my face.
He reeled him all the way in and then let him get off.
Upright, fish, fish, fish. Start reeling, start reeling. Okay, you got it. Take it out. Got that one.
I get a little excited, I can't help it.
Oh, I catch it. I did get some good video.
You hit some roller.
Oh wow. Mr. Christopher.
It's cool catching fish.
So is that 15 to 20 pound range for the lake trout above average size?
It's different all the time. They can get over 40 pounds.
Really? Oh man.
I've seen some big ones. Pictures of them.
Every year we get a couple dozen over 30 pounds.
There.
Yep. Center fish.
Here.
Alright, we are headed back. He's cleaning the fish for us. We did really good. Super awesome charter. You're gonna be fishing on Lake Onterio, give John a call. Reel 'em in sport fishing. All right, well, we just got back. That was super fun. Captain John knows what he's talking about, and he can catch some fish. It's a different kind of trip for us. Usually we're having to do all the work, but he kept it going. And our plan is we have fish, or a cooler full of fish, and we've got to figure out how to get it back home. And we fly out in, what is it, 10, 11, 12, about 5 hours from now. So in about 3 hours we got to be on an airplane. So we got 3 hours to get that shipped or do whatever we're gonna do with it and be at the airport. Did you like set the path that this,
you could do either,
or
you could set a path, or you could gyro compass, like a regular compass all the way at the bow, and then that goes to a computer, and then there's a hydraulic pump which bypasses the steering. So when the autopilot's on, the hydraulic pump is moving the rudders back and forth.
okay.
So all it does is move the rudders, the autopilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more meat on them salmon than there was the lake trout, even though the lake trout were giant.
All depths.
So how many total bags then do we got? We got her done. Chris called the airline. The airline said we can ship a cooler with the dry ice in it. And we're gonna duct tape these guys shut.
I'm gonna go ahead and use this pack.
And we're golden.
You want me to carry that in for you?
So there you go. Anybody that is wanting to take a charter, now you know. You can just get a cooler and some duct tape and some dry ice and check your bag, and they're supposed to take it home for you. Now we gotta go back and pick up our straggler that slept in and did not go fishing, Ryan, and go get something to, man, we'll have plenty of time to get something to eat, and it's a good time, good trip. We had fun. We went to, shout out to Omega. They took us out to dinner and gave us hats in hopes that we buy their machine. And then they pointed us in the right direction on a charter for fishing. That was fun. By the way, something I didn't talk about was that charter. If anybody's interested, again, Reel 'em In Sport Fishing, and it was $475, and he was running a special for $450 for 4 or 5 hours. No, 5 hours, right? Yeah. 5 hours. It was 5 hours out. It was $450, and that's if you bring 1 to 4 guys is what he likes to take. And my review for him was he was mostly all business. He was working his butt off the whole time, getting as many lines out there, trying different things to see what the fish were biting on the best. We limited out on trout, lake trout, and we got close to limiting out on salmon. So we were catching salmon the whole time at the end there, and it was just time to go. So I would highly recommend his charter boat. Yeah, we're gonna fly home. That was a super fun experience, and we're gonna have to learn how to cook lake trout and salmon. Yeah, I'm starving. And we left our cards got deactivated because we missed checkout time, but we had to get the fish on some ice, man. Priorities. 1. Cooler.
Hi, Michael. No dry ice in there, right?
There is dry ice.
How many pounds?
5.
On dry ice, 4 point.
I did.
5 point. Oh, it's 5 pounds. It's 5.
Okay. Yeah, when we did it, we made sure it was under 5 pounds.
You gotta put the sticker on. So is it under or 5? Is that marked?
The dry ice is under 5 pounds.
2/3 of it. It's about 4.5.
I think it's about 4.5 pounds dry ice. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. Like I said, this was a different kind of trip for us. Usually we're completely do-it-yourself. This was a little bit more, you know, hand-fed to us, but it was a blast. And if you're looking for a charter boat to go out on a Great Lake, if you happen to be in the New York area of Rochester, I highly recommend Reel 'em In Sport Fishing. We had a blast. Captain John knew exactly what to do to catch big and a lot of fish. So, alright guys, see you later. Check us out on Facebook and on YouTube. And if you have any questions at all, drop a comment. We love to answer all of your questions.